It is not the path, which is the difficulty. Rather, it is the difficulty which is the path. Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards. Confidence is the present tense of hope. People demand freedom of speech as a compensation for the freedom of thought, which they seldom use. Anxiety is the dizziness of freedom. Life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. The most painful state of being is remembering the future, particularly the one you'll never have. The most common form of despair is not being who you are. What if everything in the world were a misunderstanding? What if laughter were really tears? Knowledge is a wealth that cannot be stolen. People understand me so poorly that they don't even understand my complaint about them not understanding me. To dare is to lose one's footing momentarily. Not to dare is to lose oneself. Once you label me, you negate me. The tyrant dies, and his rule is over. The martyr dies, and his rule begins. There are two ways to be fooled. One is to believe what isn't true. The other is to refuse to believe what is true. Face the facts of being what you are, for that is what changes what you are. It is better to try something and fail than to try nothing and succeed. The result may be the same, but you won't be. We always grow more through defeats than victories. Many of us pursue pleasure with such breathless haste that we hurry past it. The door to happiness opens outward. The self-assured believer is a greater sinner in the eyes of God than the troubled disbeliever. It is so hard to believe because it is so hard to obey. Take a chance, and you may lose. Take not a chance, and you have lost already. It is impossible to exist without passion. Boredom is the root of all evil, the despairing refusal to be oneself. For without risk, there is no faith. And the greater the risk, the greater the faith. The thing that cowardice fears most is decision. Man always hope for what he should remember, and forever remember what he should hope for. Do it or do not do it. You will regret both. The unhappy person is never present to themselves because they always live in the past or the future. Leap of faith, yes, but only after reflection. If you don't have many friends, that means you have a lot of life experience. Wherever there is a crowd, there is untruth. What distinguishes all love from lust is the fact that it bears an impress of eternity. The more silent you are, the more you able to hear. Learn not to tell anything to anyone, because only then your life will definitely get better.